Every night I try to love, but your heart is made of stone. All my tears, they fall like rain, yet you leave me here alone.
Hello everyone, it's Steph. I have a project. It's a silly one, but I have a project in mind that is a Chrome extension. But before I tackle it, I was thinking that it probably makes sense for me to learn how to build a Chrome extension. So that is what we are going to be doing today. If you've seen any of my previous videos, you might have seen me use Scrimba to learn. I found Scrimba through my #1 most trusted source, Reddit. I was trying to learn React at the time, and a lot of people were recommending the course on Scrimba. So I checked it out, and I've been using Scrimba since, and it's actually the only one I've been able to stick to. I have a very bad tendency of starting things and never finishing them, but that actually hasn't been the case with Scrimba. I've used it for a couple months. I am working through the courses quite slowly because life has been kicking my ass recently, but it's been working really well, and I thought I'd share with you guys, and I feel super duper lucky because I'm actually partnering with them for this video. I've said this before, and I will always continue to say this: check free resources before spending money. There are so many amazing free resources out there, and Scrimba has a free version as well. But if you, like me, need a way to hold yourself accountable, and sometimes that might mean spending a few dollars, I think Scrimba is very worth it. It is also something that's just worked for me, and everyone learns differently. So please keep that in mind. But for today, I'll be using Scrimba to learn how to build a Chrome extension, and if I have time in the rest of the evening, I will be hopefully starting out my personal project. All right, let's get to it.
And welcome to this section where we are going to build a Chrome extension, which is just...
Okay, so I've reached my first challenge, and how this works is there are a series of lessons, and each lesson has like 0 to 2 challenges depending on the lesson, and you actually, let me show you. So you actually go in and interact with the screen. So I did this challenge, but I'm just gonna do it again. So this is the lesson, and once you reach the challenge, you actually like go ahead and do it. So this is the first one. I like it because it's very step by step, and you tackle it not all at once, but in smaller pieces. Okay, so the sample project we're going to be building through Scrimba is called Leads Tracker. The example our instructor gave was if you're trying to find potential customers for whatever product you're selling, on your search for potential customers, you probably come across many people who might be interested in your product but might not be, but you want some way to store the people who are interested. So what this leads tracker does is you can either type in an URL, for example, LinkedIn profile, or if you press save tab, it just grabs the URL and then saves it. So it seems like a relatively simple Chrome extension, but I bet it's going to end up being a lot more complicated than I think it's going to be. But how this works is I'm just going to go through the lessons, and through each lesson, there are different challenges that essentially build on itself. So by the end of this entire lesson, we'll have this hopefully working Chrome extension.
Begin dot add event listener, like that. Inside of the add event listener function, or method, which it's also called,
Okay, I'm taking a boiled egg break. I've been learning for a couple hours and getting kind of hangry. I actually have dinner plans with my friends, but one of them is really busy at work, so we're having a really late dinner. I'm so hungry. But I made these mayak eggs. They're the Korean marinated drug eggs, so I'm going to have a single boiled egg as a snack. So far, I learned quite a few concepts. I've learned about event listeners, template strings, inner HTML, and the manifest manifest.json file. And we're at the deployment step. I don't think the leads tracker is fully built out yet, but the instructor was saying we're just gonna learn how to actually deploy it so we can see it in action and then add more functionality as we go throughout the lesson. Yeah, it's been a great lesson so far, and actually I feel like building a Chrome extension was a lot easier than I thought. I don't know why I thought it'd be so much more complicated than just building a regular website, but I haven't gotten to the deployment step yet, so I'm not too sure, but I do think it's actually a little bit simpler than I thought. So anyways, this looks kind of gross, but trust me, it tastes so good. Attempt to deploy now. So I downloaded the files as a zip file and I'm going to follow what the instructor says. Let's see.
Let's just jump into this. The first thing you need to do is to head over to Chrome //
So we go to Chrome // extensions. So now I can see all my extensions and I turn developer mode on.
I'll bring up the file chooser menu. It'll navigate to the media tracker folder that we downloaded.
I downloaded all of this as a zip file. Unzipping it, I will title this Load Unpack. I'm heading over to Leads Tracker and selecting. Okay, and I think it's here. Wow, look at that. But our instructor was talking about an issue though, so apparently if I close out of it, it doesn't actually persist. So if I close out of it, I open it back up, yeah, it's not there anymore. Okay, I'm guessing that's what the rest of the lesson is gonna cover, so how to like actually store it. But this is really cool already because I can actually see it in action. So I guess a Chrome extension, as long as you have the HTML file and then you have the manifest.json file and then you upload it and then you load unpacked or whatever that thing is in Chrome extensions, then I guess you'll be able to see it. Wow, guys, we did it! Okay, well, Scrimba did it. I didn't really do it. Okay, I'm like a little over halfway, but I'm gonna try to finish this lesson by tonight and also get my own personal project set up on my machine because I think the project setup's gonna take some time through Scrimba. It's all in the Scrimba interface, but I want to actually like have a project set up on my machine as well. So, okay, that is a plan, but I'm pretty happy with this progress. So I'm at a decent stopping point and it's dinner time. I'm so hungry. I'm gonna pause for now, go to dinner, and then come back. I'm trying to decide though. I'm either going to finish this lesson or go ahead and start building out my own personal project, which is super exciting, but I can't decide what, but that's a little problem. I'm gonna eat because I am so hungry. I will meet you guys at dinner and then get back to it. I am so tired. I just got home from dinner and I think I'm food comaing, but I did want to get a little bit further tonight. So, I'm trying to decide if I want to finish out the Scrimba lesson or if I want to go ahead and get started on my own project. I'm leaning towards that because I think it'd be really cool to actually get my project set up and running. I feel like if I don't do it now, I'm just gonna procrastinate it. The project I have in mind, it's another silly one, and I think I'm actually gonna keep it a surprise until my next video because I also want to document the development process of that project, but I think I've learned enough to actually like set up and create a Chrome extension, so I'm gonna do that for the rest of the night. I also think that the example Scrimba project is almost done. I'm 72% of the way through this lesson. I think pretty much all I have to do now is add the Save Tabs button and also the delete button. So right now this application only takes in the input, so you actually have to manually type in the URL or copy and paste it in and then save input. But the example project in the beginning of the Scrimba lesson, it showed a save tab option and also a clear or delete option. So the save tab just grabs the current tab you're on and then saves the URL, and you can use the delete button to delete the tabs essentially. So the rest of the lesson will cover that, but I do think at this point I have learned enough to create my own Chrome extension. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get my project set up and deploy a very simple Chrome extension, and later on I'll actually build out the entire project. But for now, I'm I'm just gonna get a Chrome extension set up so I have a personal project that I can continue to work on. And if I run into any issues along the way, I will refer back to the Scrimba lesson. Okay, here we go. I forgot to link my JavaScript file to my HTML document, so I was just clicking around and really trying to figure out why it wasn't working. Yeah, I forgot to link it. That was kind of silly. Although this is a very cute dancing cat, this is not my actual project. I just want to see if I can actually get a Chrome extension working. So I quickly set up this button where if I click it, the cat starts dancing, and I'm gonna see if I can actually create a Chrome extension out of this. I forgot to do the manifest file. I'm just gonna take what they have right now, minus the icon. Chrome, extensions, load unpacked. Extension loaded. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's still called lead tracker. Okay, that did not work. Oh, it's right there. Nice! Oh my god! Nice! There's our cat! There he is! This is obviously a very simple Chrome extension. It's literally just a button and a cat dancing, but I'm just glad I have something up and running. I thought that starting out with Scrimba made this feel a lot more approachable. I really didn't realize that a Chrome extension can literally just be HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and you can just download the files and then upload them and boom, you have a Chrome extension. Like, that's kind of crazy, and I had no idea that's how it worked. And I thought that Scrimba did a really good job walking me through the process and also teaching me quite a few JavaScript concepts along the way, so that was really helpful. But obviously I am gonna have to do a lot more with this project, but I think I'm gonna save that for a future video. I'm keeping the project idea a surprise in case I decide that this is actually not a good idea, that I don't want to pursue as a personal project. But for now, we will be leaving it as a button and a dancing cat. And if you're interested in trying out Scrimba, I have a link in the description. A lot of the material on Scrimba is free, and I highly recommend checking it out because the instructors are amazing. I think this platform is really cool because you actually get to get your hands dirty and interact with the code that's on the screen. So I highly recommend, but of course, with anything, what works for me might not work for you. This is just something that I have found really helpful that is working for me. It is about bedtime for me, so slightly shorter vlog today. I'm signing off for the night. I will be back very soon, hopefully with a Chrome extension project that is a little bit more exciting than the dancing cat. But until then, happy coding, good luck with your projects, and I will see you soon. Bye!